Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Denizen Podcast.
That is it. Sucks.
Episode 9. Here we are in jolly old London. At least that's where I am. Dave, where are you calling in from?
Oh, I'm calling in from New York, but I got myself a wee cup of tea here because we're doing a themed show, I believe.
We are doing the top 10 greatest British bands of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at that steaming cup of tea.
What
Lovely.
type of tea are you working with?
Well, I got to tell you, it's a nod to the British that I'm having tea. But then I am married to an Irish lass, so I would be remiss if it weren't.
Is that Irish?
Berries.
I've never had it.
Oh my God, it's about as Irish as a damn leprechaun.
What's the
About as
flavor?
Irish as a sense of Catholic guilt.
Ah, God bless.
About as, yeah, Irish as a hangover. I don't know. These are stereotypes my wife wouldn't appreciate, but
Hey, if the tea's good.
Irish as the red hair on my cousin's head.
Yeah, it is red, ladies and gentlemen.
The Sheridan influence, I believe.
Richard Brinsley Sheridan was a direct relation.
Goddamn. And if you
Yes.
know who that is,
Let us know in the comments.
don't like and don't subscribe.
Yeah, don't do it, folks.
I got a smudge. Hang on, hang on. You got something on your face there, Pete. Hang on. 1 second. Hang on.
No, it's
Hang on.
not coming off.
Hang on. No, it's right on your. It's right on your cheek. Hang on. It's right on your cheek. Hang on. All right. All right.
Amazing.
I think we got it.
How is the haunted house behind you doing?
I think it's falling apart every. Just it's just sad, really. I think the leprechaun and the evil leprechaun or whatever lost his job. He got furloughed by Trump or something, and just
Speaking of
can't he can't
furlough,
get his door fixed. What?
there's a video I was just shown of
Uh,
a lawyer that was furloughed in the IRS that just started a hot dog stand,
wow.
and he's doing well.
He's thinking ahead, man. The AI apocalypse coming for all of us, but hot dogs, that will remain.
Exactly. Somehow I think your video got blurrier when you did that, but
Probably because I just literally for the sake of my little grandma joke, like slobbered all over my camera, I think. All right, let me try and do this for real now. Um, yeah, I don't think
it
it's
looks
not
great
good.
now. You're
It's
good.
not good. All right, whatever. We're gonna leave it.
We're gonna leave
Audio
it.
only if need be.
Yep.
It's about as good as my fire, basically.
It's a good looking one.
Pretty sad.
Uh, Speaking of fires, I saw what looked to be a pretty good bonfire at the retreat this weekend.
Oh yeah, we did a reunion retreat. A little
It looked like it was pretty good.
yeah, a little get together. It is
20th annual.
yeah, my folks, but it is in spite of the name, people think we're like some religious cult. It's nothing like that. It's basically just a good family get together with some music and food and such.
They used to
Yeah,
call
good time.
those hootenannies back in the day.
It's exactly what it is. It's a hootenanny.
God bless.
Yep.
So
Um,
let's get to it. We're doing the top 10 greatest British bands of all time, not solo artists and no mixed, American Brit bands, which there are a few.
that's right. No mixed breeds, and the solos like Clapton, it was hard to part with, but yeah.
Exactly.
For the sake of this list, yeah, it's important that we keep the arbitrary structure pure.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's jump right into it, Dave. Coming in at number 10, and this was a Dave Schaefer choice, was not actually in my list. We have Oasis.
Yeah, you wouldn't have Denizen without Oasis. My understanding is half of our guitar solos are like basically pawned from Oasis, basically. And you know what? I'm fine with it.
Liam and Noel, please let us know in the comments if that is in fact true. And
I
then
think I've mentioned this on a prior episode, but I do find that whole brotherly rival just to be absolutely ridiculous. And I'm just like, just get it together. I mean, it seems like they have. They're back on tour, but I'm also like, get it together, boys. Just, enjoy your ridiculous lives, and you don't really
right.
have problems.
That's
Anyway,
right.
that's what I would like to say to the Gallagher brothers. And also, of course, come on the podcast. We'd love to have you.
Come on the pod. Yeah, they've got some great tunes. Came out of Manchester and wish them all the best. I did not go to their concert. It was far too expensive for my taste.
I will say that I added them, and I'm like one of the personally, probably one of the worst Oasis fans in the sense that I kind of, if I'm honest, I really just know the big hits, but I really like them. Don't
They've
Look
got
Back
some.
in Anger, man.
It's
Sally, can't
uh,
wait.
it is one of the great tunes, no doubt.
That cadence at the end of that song is like the minor 4-1, least not today, like that minor 4-1. It's just the Oasis Don't Look Back in Anger cadence forever.
It's
God
uh
bless.
it's a phenomenal song.
God
Thank
bless you,
you,
Gallagher's.
Noel Gallagher, for your service.
Are you going to? I feel like the reunion's something you would be a part of. The tour? Are you going to see him ever?
No, I just told you that the tickets were far too expensive. I mean, I'd like to see him, but I was just like,
Right.
I can't
No.
justify that.
Yeah. I feel like either live music these days doesn't exist at all, or it's like $800 a ticket.
That's right.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's like kind of insane.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But let's keep it moving. Coming in at number 9, the great Dire Straits.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Knopfler, hard to beat. I mean, for God's sake, Bob Dylan teamed up with him on a number of occasions.
Oh,
That's one of the great, because like I kind of feel like, let's be honest, vocally, Mark Knopfler clearly has a Bob Dylan complex.
yeah.
So it's kind of cool that like Bob,
I didn't know they worked together.
yeah, like I think at least Knopfler, and he's a pretty rocking guitar, and I believe that he added some stuff to like Dylan's like post Blood on the Tracks albums. I want to say,
Ah,
yeah,
nice.
in that era. But
Okay.
their name, do you know about the name? Like they were really fucking destitute and just like
Oh,
dirt poor, dire straits. Yeah, and they seem to have
phenomenal.
done well for themselves.
Some great tunes. Certainly, Money for Nothing, Romeo and Juliet,
Romeo and
uh,
Juliet's awesome. The
phenomenal tune.
Indigo Girls do a good, yeah, I believe Romeo and
Do
Juliet.
they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, certainly a huge influence on my upbringing, classic rock. But and that this rolls right into band number 8, also classic rock, the great Pink Floyd
Pink Floyd.
or
So
Floyd.
like this is one of these Yeah, go ahead if you have anything to say about Floyd.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. I mean, I think I know where you're going with this, where like the big hits and they're phenomenal, but a lot of the stuff that Floyd put out was just a bit too a little out there for me. Kind of
I'm
like
not like
David Lynch
that into him.
films.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not like that into him. We Do you remember
Oh, we covered Money.
we covered Money. Which was like
Tough.
that was the fucking stupidest cover we've ever done because I feel like that was our first Bowery show.
Yes.
Big show for us. Bowery Ballroom and I
It's a
think we
tough
ended up
cover.
rehearsing that cover. I think we rehearsed our set like 50%, and then we rehearsed that single cover like 50% of our entire rehearsal time for that show.
Yeah.
And we nailed it, I do believe, but that's a really hard, it's in 7 or something. And then
Yeah.
it goes into a normal time signature like 4/4.
There's time changes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a weird song, man. Um
Well, it's off of yes, the great Dark Side of the Moon, great record.
I
Uh
I I would say like Roger Waters pretty rocking. For my money, it's comfortably numb. I love that.
oh yeah. Off Wish You Were Here, phenomenal. And you know what? Speaking of great, we were talking with Big Dog about great lead guitar players, like Frusciante. I think Eric Gilmore, phenomenal lead guitar in terms
Right.
of his solos, very
Yeah.
simple but powerful and emotional.
I want to say a little underrated. Like
Oh yeah,
doesn't get the cred deserved. But yeah, I agree with that.
just great stuff. So we love Floyd, and that'll take us right into number 7, Queen.
Yeah. I mean, come
They
on.
got to be in the top 10.
I mean, come on. Yeah, it's pretty low. Like it could have gone higher for sure. I mean, um,
Yep,
I
it
did
could have
not
gone
like. Did
higher.
you see the Queen? Like whatever. What is it?
Docudrama.
It's like a. Is it a bio? What's a biopic versus a docudrama? Anyway, yeah, with the thing and the.
Let us know in the comments if you
Not
know
a
the
huge fan of
difference.
that movie, but
Oh, you saw it?
I did. I think I'm just like I like. There's a lot of that going on now with that Springsteen thing, and they had the
Yeah,
Dylan
we talked
thing.
about it.
Yeah, I don't really like that style of movie.
I don't either. Well, we
Yeah,
talked
I
about
mean,
it. It kind of like takes away from your original experience of the music. I
right.
think.
Yeah, it seems very derivative and yeah, but anyway, I mean, I guess it was good for what it was, but there's so many of them out there.
So true, but you can't argue with Queen. Obviously, Brian May, phenomenal guitar player. Freddie Mercury, don't need to say anything about him. Incredible.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, I just love the boom boom clap. Stomp stomp clap for the kick kick snare. Come on.
yes,
That's
yes.
cool. That's like taking the music conceptually to a different place, I think.
Fun
You
fact
know that
about.
rhythm, but
Oh
they
yeah,
made it so you can do that fucking anywhere. Used to be on a boat, like I used to do the sailing school. We'd be out on a boat and just nothing to do. Wind's dead, and you just start going boom, boom, cha, and it's a cappella. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
yep. And it's in every stadium in the world now. Fun fact about Queen, their 1985 performance at Live Aid, considered one of the best ever. Their sound guy purposely turned up all their amps and microphones to be way louder than every other performance that day.
Where now? Sorry.
When they performed at
Oh,
Live
Live
Aid
Aid.
at Wembley.
Just because they're awesome.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
And it
right.
was just an incredible performance, but
No,
you know,
yeah,
uh,
it was in the docudrama.
it was in there. I'm sure it was. But that takes us into number 6,
We're
The
cruising.
Clash.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I do. I love the Clash. London Calling, for God's sake. For God's sake.
Yeah, again, gonna be honest, haven't done a deep dive on their music, but I know London Calling, Career Opportunities, another great tune. I have not listened to
Lost in
all
the
their records.
Supermarket. I wanted to cover that. Train in Vain. I feel like we didn't cover that, but we
Uh,
were gonna.
we were going to, and then we did not, but
We did not.
we
Yeah,
still
but
can.
it's an awesome song.
Spanish Bombs, love
Yeah.
that tune.
Yeah. 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 This is what culture is now. Just two dudes talking about music they love. Yeah, I love it. Meta.
Yep, it's great stuff, folks. And that's really putting us into the top 5 here.
Five. Oh God, is it five golden rings?
5 golden rings. Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Not doing it for Dave Schaefer.
Not doing it for me. I mean, they got to be in the top 10. For my see, we had to negotiate. And frankly, we don't care about our top 10 list viewers. We want to know what yours are. But I would not personally have put Zeppelin. They had to be in the top 10, but they would have been very low for me. Much lower. But yeah, no, I mean, they're clearly undeniable.
I
Undeniable.
think they're undeniable.
I just
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like Zeppelin, I've always felt like conceptually, like all the pieces are there for me to like them, and I'm just not. It's just like a gut thing. I'm just not there with it. But yeah, undeniable.
Well, I'll be honest. I listened to them a lot as a kid, and I have not really listened to them later in life. It's rare,
Yeah,
but I think they had an enormous influence on me growing up.
I know we've dealt with Zeppelin with Turgeon because he was talking about him, I believe. Alex
Oh
Turgeon.
yeah, well, Jimmy Page. It's tough not to have an influence.
Exactly. So I think Rashid would echo that. Hopefully, we'll have Rashid on sometime. But I think both of our lead guitarists are really Zeppelin people.
100%.
But I have a question for you. Do you
What's
have
number?
a
What's band number
who's
4?
no who's your top who like all like they're all so incredible. Who's the best Zeppelin musician?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a great,
Isn't that tough? I know my answer.
John Bonham.
Bottom, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
it's funny because, like, I think influence wise, they probably like influenced the guitar more with Jimmy Page and whatnot. But I think that like the drums are just so insane,
Oh, it's so insane.
so
But
batshit insane.
who else doesn't get enough credit is John Paul Jones, their
Yeah.
bass
Also,
player.
yeah, yeah. It's really between like if you had to pick one, it'd be between Bonham and Page. But yeah, it's true. Like and fucking
Robert
um,
Plant.
Robert Plant's vocals, like you just don't have Cornell, you know, that
Right.
screaming high shit in like Hungers, like all that grunge stuff that I love. You don't
Yes.
get that without Robert Plant. Yeah.
Well, I think to your point, it's like I think they polled. There was a BBC poll. I could be talking out of my ass here. Like, poll your greatest musician,
Yeah.
like create your super band, the best band of all time, and it was just essentially the four members of Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
the talent was there, folks. But let's keep it rolling.
A controversial number four. I think this was one of the numbers. Like Pete and I had very different ordering. I think we agreed on like roughly like who should be in, but I think we disagreed a lot on the numbering. And number four, I think we were both agreed on.
The Beatles.
The Beatles. The Beatles.
They had to be in the top 10.
Obviously.
Yeah, but
I
yeah, I
think
mean,
many would
look,
consider it to be like controversial that they're only four.
oh, abso-freaking-lutely, no doubt. And we'd love you to go off in the comments as to why you think they're the greatest ever. I'll tell you
Really,
why they're not my number one, and
please.
it's
Or two
stage
or
pre
three, apparently.
it's stage presence, really. They do
Mm,
not scream
that's
like
a really good point. Yeah,
they don't scream rock and roll to me.
they're not a like they're not a live band, really.
I agree.
They are masters of the studio.
Yes.
And like it is interesting, I think did you ever see that document? This was a cool documentary. If you haven't seen it out there,
Yeah,
folks.
the Peter Jackson one.
I was actually gonna no, not at all. I was actually gonna but I'm interested in Beatles documentaries for sure. So bracket that. But I was gonna talk about Laurel Canyon. You ever see that? Um uh uh yeah, it was like this Laurel Canyon. It was done by Jacob Dylan. He did like a documentary about like the Laurel Canyon scene, the Beach Boys and like Crosby, Stills and Nash. It was and like Jackson Brown, all these people in Laurel Canyon, California.
Oh, okay.
And this like real emphasis that I know we're very interested in our band in like vocal harmonies, all that Crosby, Stills stuff. Kind of interesting because I feel like the Beatles ultimately maybe are owed credit for that, even like that little nugget of like vocal harmony
Oh,
emphasis,
yeah.
and I think they prior to those guys, it was really like like Elvis and then the crooners. And that's
Right.
of course just one element of their genius, but then I have gotten a lot more also into like lately I've been learning a lot of I had to learn a Beatles song because I played guitar at one of my brother-in-law's wedding. I like did the music for the ceremony. They had me learn some Beatles songs as like a back, not like as a singing thing where I'm just doing chords, but like I had to actually like finger pick and do some intro. So I learned like uh what's that awesome John Lennon tune?
He's got a lot
It,
of them.
no, well, in my life or whatever. That
Yeah.
fucking song is so beautiful. Um, and yeah, so I learned that one and a couple others, and I was just like pretty blown away by they're putting a lot of like musical stuff in. It sounds so simple, but then they're modulating into, the relative minor there, the C minor from the G, and it's cool. And it's sort of like unnecessary musicality that definitely, just kicks it up many, many
Well,
notches.
I mean, I think it's important that you mention that because I think if I had a better understanding of music theory and frankly songwriting, then I would probably appreciate the Beatles and put them a bit higher at my list. But since I'm coming at it more from just the raw emotion that I get from
Yeah,
bands, like I said, musicianship and studio,
right.
incredible. But like
Well, for me,
the
like,
live performance is
yeah,
just so
absolutely. I mean,
important.
my number one is like Bob Dylan, who like from a music standpoint is most of the great Bob Dylan songs are pretty basic, you know. It's like very Woody Guthrie, very folk style. It's all about the lyrics. So I'm one of these people who like I don't really care that it's complicated. I just care if it's a good song, right? But
Yeah.
I do think it's what's cool about the Beatles and in my life is a great example of like it's like complicated but not in your face about it. It's like you
Right.
don't even know that it's
Right.
complicated. And that's what's kind of but you don't realize that that's what's making it so interesting to listen to and so
Yes.
melodic and musical and stuff, but it really adds to the average experience I think too.
Oh yeah.
And I, you know, and when you think that like really no one was doing that before them, it was, you know, it was awesome stuff before them. Phil Spector kind of Ronettes, whatever, that kind of
Yes.
Steen and all that stuff. But that stuff is very basic compared to what they were, you know, A Day in the Life, man. That song is so cool.
Oh yeah.
That song is so unbelievably cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
they've got some great tunes, there's no doubt. But we need to keep moving if we're going to get to the all these bands. And here
Three
we
more.
come in at number 3. Now, this might not be in a top 5 for Dave, but my number 3 greatest British band is Radiohead.
Whew. Yeah.
Phenomenal. They just went back on tour after 8 years. They're on tour right now. I'm going to try to see them hopefully if they come to the US. But I think the reason that they're in my top 3 is because when I discovered them when I was 17 years old was the probably, when we talk about this, Dave, when music is the most important thing in your life in a lot of ways. Maybe like just going into college, you know what I mean? Like your
Oh
first
yeah,
year,
yeah, yeah.
your
Yep.
first year in college, like they
Absolutely.
were they were like the band for me. So I found them at a very pivotal point of my life in terms of
Yeah.
when music was important.
Yeah, I mean, I have a similar reaction, frankly, to Radiohead as you did, I think, to the Clash, where it's like it wouldn't be my top three by any stretch. I top 10 for sure. I probably would have also put that one a lot lower, but you know, I mean, this Tom York is just like an undeniable genius,
He's
and a
great.
really adventurous band, and
Adventurous, yes.
very experimental, very interesting to listen
But
to.
but I think experimental different say from Pink Floyd, which is like I just actually can't get on board with this.
Right?
It's experimental where it's like still
Yeah,
great
yeah,
melodies. I could still it's like there's a hook there,
yeah.
you know. So I think that's the difference for me. It's like, yeah, it's experimental, but it's also catchy and phenomenal. Anyway,
Yeah, you take a song like Creep and it's just like you have that, you know, you can belt it out and it's also extremely melodic. Like, you know, very cool. Anyway, yeah, fantastic.
yes.
Keep rolling. I got the cheap Zoom time signal, so we have, you know, limited time here.
8 minutes. The number 2 band
All right, folks, we're getting to the gritty here.
from London, the Rolling Stones.
Oh boy. Would have been my number one.
Really?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Would have
It's
been
tough.
my
They're undeniable.
we were yeah. We were talking about this, and I see your point. We're gonna hold off on who number one is.
I see
Uh,
what you did there.
little preview there. But yeah, no, I mean, for me, the Stones. I mean, they're still going. For God's sake. I mean, for me, greatest band of all time. Like, just
Started in 1962.
yeah. I mean,
Unbelievable.
and the presence and the performances. Like, you could go see them now. It'd be fucking awesome. And yeah, I mean, just the number of amazing songs those two have written. Uh, Richards and Jagger. I mean,
The
God.
Glimmer Twins. Yes. Well, I
Uh,
think to your point, it's the combination of phenomenal songwriting and great stage presence. Like the performance is so good.
yeah, and those like that era of like 69 through like 74 or whatever when they're doing like or whatever. What's the one before Sticky Fingers?
Exile on Main Street.
No, that's after. The one before it is like the one with the cake and it's got Gimme Shelter on it.
Oh, Beggar's Banquet.
Is it, yeah, Beggar's Bank. Yeah, so Beggar's Bank, they do Beggar's Banquet, then they do Sticky Fingers with like dead flowers and shit and brown sugar. The most how that song survived the woke era because it's about slave rape and it's a bunch of British dudes
Yes,
singing about slave rape, and
not
it's
good.
so, but it's also it's basically, I mean, they did Sympathy for God's sake, and like they
Sympathy
kind
for
of
the devil.
are.
Yes.
It's kind of like the spirit of, it's that evil spirit that they've got going on, but it's awesome. Anyway,
Yeah, they're. I mean, the musicianship's tough to
I think the
argue with.
songwriting for me, it's
Well,
this, like the songwriting is just so good.
and I also love that they have a strong feature with Bobby Keys on the saxophone, who is technically American, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
not part of the core four.
no, it's a British. I mean,
It's a
it's
British
like,
band.
I mean, it's not just a British band. It's the goddamn. They're basically the Union Jack, for God's sake. I mean, they are a symbol of Britain, if nothing.
It's so true. And all right, well, look, with a little over 5 minutes to go, the greatest British band, in my opinion,
Let
which
me pour
again,
me some Barry's tea before we get there.
this is a hot take, ladies and gentlemen, but for me, it's The Who.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm not really gonna argue. I'm not really gonna argue, but yeah, the Who. I think we would have inverted number one and two, but they're yeah,
From a core animalistic perspective, when you're a kid growing up and like someone tells you what is rock and roll,
yeah.
it is that band. For
No, I
me.
mean,
For
you
me.
just you don't follow the Who. Like even the Stones wouldn't follow the Who
Yes.
because you'd have no equipment left.
Well, that is true. But oh my God, man. I love them to my core.
Yeah, they're. I mean, you know, getting back to Bonham, it's funny because for me, if we ever do a list of drummers, I mean, Carter's going to be up top, but like probably number two, Keith Moon for
Keith Moon,
drummers. Keith Moon is just.
that animal.
It's one of my earliest music memories is rocking out with my brother in the barn. My folks have got a old abandoned cow barn at their house, and we used to tootle around in there and listen to Creedence and the Who and Tommy. Creedence and Tommy. We had two CDs because that's how old I am.
What
And
more do you need, though?
No, really, like it was a really good. Like we just listened to those two CDs, Creedence Greatest Hits and the
Man,
Who Tommy, and yeah, it's just so, and it's a rock opera for God's sake. Like
have you seen the film, Tommy?
I have not. It's got Elton John in it, right?
It's totally outrageous. Yeah, Ann Clapton, who plays, I think, Jesus.
I didn't even know Jesus was featured in Tommy.
I think it's totally over the top and an absolute acid trip. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I
as you might imagine.
Sparks, the
Yeah,
Gypsy Queen.
yeah. Oh, well, Tina Turner is also in it
Oh no, shit.
as the Acid Queen.
I should. Oh yeah, the Gypsy. Yeah, the
Is
Acid
that what
Queen.
it
Right.
is? Yeah,
What's the Gypsy? The Acid Queen. Pay before we start. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
And then like, yeah, you get your Baba O'Reilly in there, and God, I mean, all like like Pearl Jam is definitely would be in my short list of top bands. And
But not British.
no, not British, but I'm just saying that like, Eddie Vedder wanted to be Roger Daltrey, basically, and just the staggering influence of that band.
Oh,
And, yeah, the current live rock show is owed to them.
I think that's exactly right. Check them out live at the Isle of Wight.
And I think you were saying before we hit record, I think you were saying that like really for you it's the performance like I gotta give that. Like I think they are the best performers or were. I
Yeah,
saw them.
I've seen
I
them
saw,
twice.
I saw them with Entwistle.
So did I.
Oh, cool. Yeah, back in the
Nick,
day.
his nickname was the Ox. And talk about a guy going out hard. I believe cocaine overdose. Well, yeah, in Vegas
Yeah.
with a lady.
Yeah, I mean that in a way that's kind of sad at his age, but also,
Yeah,
you gotta go, I guess. It's the way to go.
yeah,
Um,
they're oh gosh. Well, we have a minute 30 left for some honorable mentions.
yeah, I was gonna do the Pogues as an honorable mention, even though Shane McGowan would hate me for that.
And they're
Because,
yeah, I was gonna say they're not a British band.
but although they really came, they owe. I mean, berries. Cheers. Um, but they really came up in the London scene. The
Did
Pogues.
they? Okay.
Yeah, they were really owed to that punk revival with the Clash and stuff. And I mean, Shane MacGowan is one of the real great songwriters. So
Oh yeah.
he would be make on and some of the other mixed groups like Fleetwood Mac,
Well, I think we could do a separate episode for mixed greatest
Mixed
band.
Police. Yeah, yeah, right. We'll
I
preview that.
put the Kinks in there as honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
I think
All
they've
right.
got some good tunes. The British Invasion.
All right. Well, we got to close it out, but let's hear what you think about the top 10 British bands. Pete, I hope you're doing well there in old jolly old England.
Yeah, God bless. We'll see you next week, folks.
Adios, folks. Bye bye.